Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. It's great to see everyone here today. We are going to be starting our brand new series for the event funnel. And this is specifically going to be about the event funnel that you folks attended during Peng Jun's event. So we are going to be going over all of the teachings that he taught. We're going to also be talking about the tech and the back end and how does everything hook up and come together. What I'd love to hear from everybody before we get started is, where are you at this journey, on this journey? Whereabouts are you in particular in this process? A lot of it was implementation week. And so you guys were actually like physically doing the work. So Jeandre, yeah, where are you in this?
So we are almost done with the funnel itself, like the web pages. And
Yep,
then I need tomorrow I'm doing my video and the video scripts and the videos.
yep.
And today I need to connect the products to the different funnels.
Okay, wow. So did you find the GPTs helpful?
Oh yeah, I'm only using the GPTs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
the GPTs is just like I have one GPT and it's like, okay, I'm starting with this.
Yeah,
Can you write it better?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just what else can I do? Especially which GPT was this? The Offer Alchemy to write my VIP value offer stack. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fantastic. Like it's absolutely fantastic. And what I like about the event builder GPT is that template that we got is like the basic template,
Yeah.
and he suggests extra sections that you can add. Like I was like, no, I need to stop, otherwise I'm going to continue forever.
Yeah. 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 That's right.
Yeah, so it's excellent. I absolutely
That's
love it.
amazing. That's amazing. And using the GPTs, I want to encourage you guys, use them because it's like adding fuel to how fast you can build this, right? So often we get like wrapped up in our heads about what do we need to say? And this just, for me anyway, it's like adding fuel to it and you can build it so much faster, right? Does anybody else want to share where you guys are at with this process here? I'd love to hear where you guys are, where you're at, where you're coming in at, how much you were able to get done. Okay. Well, in that case, we are going to go ahead and we are going to jump in. I'm going to do a brief overview of the pages that are involved in the process. And then we're going to start diving into just like the mechanics of it, I guess. All right. So I just want to make sure that I'm on the right page here. Get my funnel brought up. All right. I'll share my screen. Now, everyone who attended the event received this, they call them a snapshot. Basically, what a snapshot is just a template. And this template comes with all of the funnel pages, all of the email templates, all of the SMS templates. That's your texting templates, right? All of the workflow automations. They're all built for you. Everything, all you have to do is come in here and customize this now so that you are able to use this system. And you don't have to think about how do I have to build this? It's built for you. Now it's just about making it your system, right? So first of all, we're going to take a look at the actual funnel that you were given, and I'm going to talk about the different pieces in this funnel. Did everyone here, can I just get you guys to put in the chat or just by a raise of hands if you're on screen, did you attend the event or are you new? Is this going to be your first time going through this? And you can just put your answers in the chat if you want. Okay, new, okay. All right. And Jeandre attended the event. Awesome, new, yep. Okay. All right, so it'll be good then that we go through this a little bit then. So the template that you receive. So if you are new here, did you receive the template? That might be the best question next. If not, I'm going to give you the link where you can sign up for it. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we got some new people here, so they didn't actually receive it. Okay, I'm gonna grab the link for you to sign up for the for the templates if you want. Okay, I'm gonna drop it in the chat, and we will go from there. There. I've dropped it into the chat. You need to, when you click on the link, you have to scroll down to the bottom and fill out the information, and the team will drop that template into your account. Okay. All right. Let's get back to business now. All right. The funnel itself is where we're going to start. We're just going to talk about what is actually inside the funnel. Now, when you get the funnel, this is the name that you're going to be looking for, okay? And every time that you get a snapshot or a template dropped into your account, do you see here, duplicate this before you make it your own. So the first step is to come over here, click on these three dots, and clone the funnel and give it your name, right? So the name of your event or the name of your program that you're selling. The reason you need to do this is because if the team makes any changes on the back end and we push an update, it will override whatever it is you built in there. So please, please, please clone this before you start building in it, okay? If you did not do that in the first place, just go ahead and make a clone right now of it and make all of your updates in that copy, okay? It's just that if we make any edits to this template here and we push it out to anybody, it'll override everything that you've already built in there. So that's why you need to duplicate it first, okay? All right, so this is the funnel itself. And then we're going to talk about the different pages here. First of all, we have your sales page. Now, the way that Peng Joon is teaching you to use this is that this is an event funnel. You're hosting an event, and you are allowing people to sign up for your virtual event for free, right? And then the back end is where sales happen. So they can come and they can sign up for your event, and then you present them with an offer before they leave. That's what this is, one-time offer. OTO stands for one-time offer. Now, what's the difference between these two pages? One has a sales video on it, and I strongly suggest that you do use a sales video. Peng Joon also uses this. This is his strategy. He highly recommends that you use a sales video. This is your opportunity to shine. This is your opportunity to allow your audience to see you and get to know you and get a feel for you, right? The other one is just an image that you use. So like a, a picture of your event or a mock-up image of you at the event or hosting the event or standing on stage or something like that, right? So this page here is much more, let me see, it will convert better. That's what I'm trying to say, is that if you give people the opportunity and if you do your video well, if you give people the opportunity to get to know you, they're going to sign up more using this format than they are on the image format. Okay. So let's take a look at exactly what's on this page here. This is the template that you're going to get, and this is where your video is going to live. Okay. So your template comes with these little sort of blocks of where they suggest that you put your, I'm just going to close that there, put your images. That was a pop-up, right? That's the pop-up for them to sign up for your free challenge, right? And this is all the information about your challenge and what's going to be taking place at your challenge or at your event. Sorry. It's the sessions. This is where you tell people about what they can expect to experience at your event. And then here we have some talk about why people should come to your event. These are testimonials that you can use. And this is basically, if you've never run your event before, testimonials that you can use here are testimonials of people that you've worked with that have gotten your results, right? That you promised them. You can use those here. If you've hosted an event before, you can use testimonials of people who have attended your events before in the past. And what this does is it builds credibility. It builds the authority for you as the person they should trust to come and learn about what you're telling them to come and learn about, right? And so all of this is all outlined for you. You are just going to come in here and make this your own. You're going to change the branding. You're going to change the pictures and put your pictures in. You're going to change the words and put your words in. Okay? So the way this funnel works is they land here, they watch your video, you invite them to your event to come and join for free. They click on this button and it brings them to this pop-up. This is a pop-up. This is what we call a pop-up in funnel building and website building. And here you're going to have an image, maybe your logo. And this is where they're going to give you their information, their name, their email, and a consent box for them to sign up to receive text messages. And we really encourage you to get your phone settings set up in Sales Process. Your show up rates for your event, if you have text reminders go out to people, will increase by at least 30%, if not more, if you use text message reminders. So I highly recommend that you get this set up. Now, we have tutorials in our Sales Process University to do that. And of course, we can help you here on the calls to go through that and get that set up. If you have any questions, start with the tutorial, go through and get that set up, and then ask any questions if you run into any problems, okay? And then they give us their information and they join for free, okay? So they click on the button and they join. Now, the next page that they're taken to is the one-time offer. And this is where you're going to present them. Now, there's another sales video here, right? There's another sales video, and the whole strategy behind this is to upgrade to a VIP experience, right? Now, during the Peng Joon's event, he walked through a lot of the strategy behind this. And basically, the whole purpose of the OTO is to help cover the costs of the ads that you're running to the event, right? So this is going to help you acquire customers, and based on the way your OTO converts, you may be able to acquire customers for free, right? Because they're going to purchase this OTO and cover the cost of your ad spend. Any questions so far, guys? We're just going over the outline here. Any questions so far? Let me check the chat. Is there a video we can use, or is it something you have to upload from our end? Yeah. So Priya, the videos you have to use, or you have to create. This is your sales video, right? So this is a sales video that you're going to create on your end and upload in there. Okay?
Got it.
Oh, I missed one here. Yes, so you do want to include the OTO, May, because what that is that you are, the OTO is going to cover the cost of your ad spend. Okay? So, yes, Priya, I can say that one more time. The one-time offer, the strategy behind having the one-time offer to your free event, number one is it's going to give you the opportunity to have people purchase something from you for this virtual event that you're putting on. You're going to run ads to promote this event, and the one-time offer gives you the opportunity to cover the cost of your ad spend. Now, not everyone is going to take the offer that you give them, right? But the idea behind having the offer is that having a $97 offer on the back end is going to help cover the cost of your ad spend. So that basically you're getting a customer for free, right? You're acquiring customers for free because they're actually paying you to run ads to them. Okay? So that is the whole strategy behind this. Now, again, I know that during the event, Peng Joon talked about the outline of the video, all of that. And even people who attended his event in person were recording their videos there with him in his studio. So that was definitely an upgrade for them, right? So you give them the option to either, yes, they want to purchase the VIP experience, or no, they're going to just attend the free virtual event. So you're giving them both of those options, and you have to, right? Like, you're having this event, you have to be able to give them the option to either purchase the VIP or not, right? When they click on purchase yes, this is going to bring up another pop-up where we have what we call a two-step order form. Now, this is where in the first step, they're going to put in their information. And I'm just going to put in here some dummy information in there, test information. And then what happens is they click on go to step 2. Now, the strategy behind using a two-step funnel is to be able to collect their information here. And then when they go to step 2, if they decide not to purchase anything, if they don't purchase anything, we still have their information to be able to send them abandoned cart sequences. So abandoned cart emails, abandoned cart text messages, so that we can bring them back. We can try to use messaging to bring them back to purchase the VIP. Okay? Gina. wants to ask a question on membership. Is there any way we can add a buyer into a membership portal automatically? Yes, Gina, I'll grab your question at the end, okay? Yeah. All right. So this is the order form then. If they choose to pay, then they would fill in their credit card information and go to press this button and pay for that, right? If not, then what happens is they would press this, no, I don't want the experience. And what's happening here is you are being taken to the confirmation page.
First things first, I would like you to go ahead and take out your mobile.
And so this is Peng Jun's video. Of course, you're going to replace this with a video of your own. And I'll just show you the step in here. This is this page, right? This is, you're being taken from the OTO page to the confirmation page. And that's what we're seeing right here. Now, Peng Jun highly recommends on your confirmation page that you request your lead, your person, to make a micro commitment here. And this is what this video is all about here. He is asking you to make a micro commitment. And this is a psychology sort of tactic that we use that will get a person to take action. And so that little micro commitment that they're making by taking out their phone and doing what Peng Jun is asking them to do in this video is increasing the chance that they're actually going to show up to your virtual event, that they're actually going to participate. When you implement this step of giving them instructions on the confirmation page to make a micro commitment to you. So the first commitment that Peng Jun asks them to do is join our community. So maybe for your virtual event, you're going to set up a private Facebook group. And you're going to, on your confirmation page, ask them to join your community. Say, come in here, join my community. And that's step one, right? So you're asking them to make this micro commitment that doesn't cost them anything, just to make sure that they're in the right place and they're going to receive all of the notifications in the group. They're going to be, start to be part of this community that's around your summit. And then he makes these little micro commitments, right? Then he wants you to lock in the dates to your calendar, right? So he's asking you to add these events to your calendar so that you don't forget when this virtual summit is going to be taking place. And so you would click here to add these events to whichever calendar makes sense to you. So again, it's these little micro commitments that, number one, is going to increase your show up rate, and it's going to help people to start to become part of the ecosystem that you've built around this virtual event. And these micro commitments help to ensure that they actually show up. And that's what you want to do. And then this one here, he's asking people, now you don't have to do all of these. These are just examples of things that you can do to request that micro commitment from the person who has signed up. The next is to invite an accountability partner to the challenge, right? So on here, you have the opportunity to share that you are part of this summit. And they make it so easy, right? They even put in here what you can copy and paste into the post that you make, or the email you send, or the text that you send, to make it really easy for you, the person, to grow how many people actually see your summit. And again, this is just another micro commitment that they're making to be part of the ecosystem around your summit. And then he gives one more opportunity here for anybody who hasn't upgraded yet to upgrade to the VIP access. So this is a great way for people. So what you're seeing here is Peng Joon, again, has a video here of himself talking about how excited he is about the summit and asking you to make little commitments. Anyone who hasn't purchased the VIP yet is going to see, oh, look, there's a community. Okay, yeah, I want to join the Facebook group. And then they're starting to get more excited about the summit. They're adding the events to their calendar. They're sharing about how they're going to be a part of this summit with friends, right? Come and join me on this summit. Come and see this great stuff. And then he's presenting them one last time with the VIP offer. And by this time, they're going, oh, yeah, you know what? That VIP offer sounds really good. I need to be a part of this. So do you see the psychology behind it? There's a little bit of, he's building the excitement. He's requesting them to be part of the ecosystem that he's built around this summit. He's asking them to really make the commitment by showing up here, add this to your calendar. He's making it so easy for them to actually advertise for you to their friends, to their network, right? He's made it so easy right here because all they're doing is they just have to click on one of these buttons, copy this text right here, and send this over to a friend. And then he presents with them one last time to be part of the VIP group. So there's a lot of psychology that happens on this confirmation page that is absolutely brilliant. And I highly recommend that you use this structure because you're building community here. You're in the strategy and the psychology behind this is you're building community. And this piece right here says to them, you're going to be left out if you don't grab this. Right? So this is the reason this page is structured this way. So I highly recommend that you use this as the way that Peng Joon has it set out. It's absolutely brilliant. Okay? Let me just double check. Any questions? No? Okay. Any questions so far about the steps in the actual funnel? Yes, Jandre.
So I just have a question on video versus the video step and the image step. Aren't you
Yes.
split testing the video or image to see which one is working the best, or must you have both of them?
So you can split test them if you want. I would make the commitment if you want your summit to be successful to just do the video. Number one, it's more work, right? But it's that opportunity for any cold people to get to know you really fast.
Okay, so
right?
it's not necessary for the image necessarily.
Not necessarily, no. Basically what this is just if you don't want to do a video for the opt-in page, then you can just use an image. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a separate confirmation page for the VIPs? Say you have registered for VIP that it has a separate confirmation page, or only this confirmation page?
I would just use the confirmation page because what the confirmation page does is it also solidifies anyone who's purchased the VIP. Oh yeah, I made a good decision. Like that just solidifies in their brain. I made a good decision.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
And sorry, last question. This funnel, say we're doing in-person live, so it's a paid event. It works for paid events as well.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. I see some other questions that came through. Can one use the same commitment technique for a core offer? Yeah, for sure. Utilize the real estate on your confirmation page, or sometimes it's called a thank you page. Use that real estate there when they land on that page to make those micro commitments to you, because what that does is it is a psychology technique that says, I trust this person. If I'm going to sign up to their Facebook group, I trust them. If I'm going to add this event to my calendar, I trust them, right? So you are building that trust with these micro commitments. And then your split testing feature, Gerald, lives right inside of your sales process account. So on your pages here, so if you had two videos you wanted to split test, you would build one here, and then your variation goes here. This is where your split testing lives. Okay? So these are the steps in the funnel here that I want everyone to feel really comfortable with. There is definitely marketing psychology built in to each piece of the funnel. And there's a reason why those sections, those pieces are there. So don't skip them. Every piece on the page is important, okay? Let me check here. All right, good. Awesome, awesome. All right. So, does everybody here, have you guys made a decision about whether you're going to use a video or an image for your funnel? Have I convinced all of you to make videos? Yeah, awesome. Good. Okay. All right. So that is the funnel. That's the piece that you need to build to be able to put this out into the world, to sell this thing or to offer this virtual summit, right? And what your goal is to get as many people as you can to purchase your one-time offer so that at least you can cover your ad spend, if not make a little bit of money, right? The whole purpose here isn't to profit. It is to cover your ad spend. So don't think of this as a big money maker. Think of this as, I'm going to be able to advertise for free if I do this page really well. And my confirmation page, right? Because you've given that opportunity to them to upgrade one last time. You give them that opportunity to, change their mind about skipping the VIP all access pass. Okay. So this is going to be the front facing piece of this virtual summit that you're hosting. The rest of the template or snapshot that's been dropped into your account is the back end. That's the email templates. That's the automations. That's the text messages that we're going to be sending out. So we're going to take this piece by piece, but I really want you guys to understand and feel really comfortable about building this piece out. Let's take a look at this actually inside the builder instead of as a preview of it. So just by putting in the chat, who here has built funnels or landing pages before? Has everyone had a chance to build funnels, build landing pages? Just throw it in the chat, yes or no. Okay, June says not yet. May says no. Okay. Not paid ones yet. Okay. what I'm trying to gauge is, has everyone had a chance to be inside the builder and understand all of these pieces that are in here? Like the green, when it's highlighted green, we call this a section. When it's highlighted blue, that's called a row. When it's highlighted purple, that's called a column. And when it's highlighted orange, that's called an element. These are your building blocks of your funnel. Okay. All right. So basically, inside of the builder, this is all built for you. Now, if you want to take a moment to, you want to make this your own, you want to make this about your business. So maybe the fireworks in the background don't make sense for your business. Maybe you need something else. So if we're going to make changes to this, we need to make sure that this piece of it is highlighted. And what you need to understand is that this is an image. This is an image that's been uploaded to the background here. And so if you want to change that out, you're going to go over here. And this is a video. This isn't an image because it moves. So if we take a look at this as if somebody was actually seeing this, see how this moves? The fireworks are actually going off in the background. So this is a video that's been uploaded into this green section. And you can see this here it says BG Media, that says background media, okay? And you can tell that it's a video because it says so right here. Now you can keep that video. That's pretty generic, right? It's just some movement on a page. So it's kind of cool, right? And it's not really branded to anything. Or you can change it. And so you would be coming in here to either upload a video of your own that you wanted to have in the background for movement, or you would put in an image. Or you could just change it and take this video out. I'll just change it here. You would take that video out and put in just like a solid color. You could do that as well. Just make the whole background black by removing this video. Okay. So then here, this is your headline, right? Your headline. So this is where you're going to invite them to the funnel, to the summit. This could be your logo here, right? That's just an image that you would upload again over on the side panel. This is where you're going to make these changes. This is your styling panel. And over here are your building blocks. So left-hand side is building blocks, right-hand side, styling panel. Okay. This is your button. This is your button that when somebody clicks on it, it opens up that pop-up. So if I click on this button here, I'll close the pop-up first. If I click on the button, it opens up the pop-up for me to put in my name and email address. Now, how does the system know to open the pop-up? If I have this highlighted here, over in the styling panel, let's say I want to change the color of the background of the button, I can do that here. If I scroll down here to the bottom, it tells me the button actions. And it says open pop-up. Now, how do I make changes to the pop-up? Over here, up here in the top, it says pop-up settings. So I have to click on pop-up settings, and then that opens up the pop-up, and it's just a slim column that you can then add elements to. So I have a form element here. I have image and 2 image elements. Okay. And again, this is that form that they put their name and their address in. Let me double check for some questions. Oh, Jeandre says, use Soro for videos like that. if you want to personalize that video. Yeah, that's awesome. Giandre, you have your hand up.
So if it's a paid event, will you also do a two-step payment here? Or a
Yes.
two-step form? Okay.
So if you're going to have a paid event, that's going to change the structure of your funnel a little bit. Okay. And the way that you set up your products in there. So instead of a regular contact form where it's just collecting names and email addresses, you're actually going to replace that with a two-step order form here so that they can pay for their ticket to the summit. And then your one-time offer, you're not going to set it up with an order form. You're going to set it up as a one-time offer product so that then it can just be added to their order. Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, so if you were planning on having people pay for your virtual summit, then you would change the order form on the pop-up or the form on the pop-up to an order form. Okay. Now, we talked about how important the pieces are, right? This is the actual event funnel that Peng Joon uses, right? And we talked about how each piece is important and there's psychology behind each piece, right? This here is like the introduction part. This is where you're introducing the name of your summit. You might have a picture here for maybe you have a past picture from a summit you've run before, or you can find a stock image that sort of looks like what your summit might look like if someone attended in real life. You're trying to visually give them an image in their head about what it's going to look like for them to be there. Okay. And then this is going to be details about the event. And here you're going to put in here what they're going to learn at the event, at the virtual summit, right? So you want to break this down into little pieces. And maybe if it's a 3-day summit, you want to break it down to say day 1 and then what they're going to learn at each session. The reason that you are spelling this out for them is to convince them that what they're going to learn at this summit, their attendance at this summit, is going to be very valuable for them. That's the whole purpose of laying this out. You need this proof back here on the bottom of this funnel to convince them that it is going to be worth them giving you 3 days of their time. That is the psychology behind this. So you don't want to skip this piece because you want them to be excited about what does day 1 look like? What does day 2 look like? And you always save the best stuff for day 3 to make sure that they're coming and they stay for the whole thing. So you want to include these pieces in the funnel. You don't want to get rid of them. You are building proof, excitement, noise, buzz, anticipation through these pieces on the page. So it's important to build all of this out. This piece, as I mentioned at the beginning of the class, the testimonial piece is proof to your authority. It's proof to the people that are reading this page that you know what you're talking about, and other people will vouch for that. Right? So this is an important piece. Now, maybe you've never run a summit before, and that's okay, but you have helped people in your business before, right? And so you can use those testimonials from how you help people in your business get the results that they want. Giandre.
So just to confirm, so it's any referral that's kind of related to this, just to establish trust with them.
Yeah. This is
Okay.
really about building your authority here. This is what that is. People are going to read this and go, oh, okay, so other people think this guy's cool. That's really what it comes down to. Or this guy, there's somebody out there in the world who will vouch for this person that they know what they're talking about, is basically what it is. This piece is about. Especially if you're going to run traffic to a cold audience who's never seen you before. You need this piece. Otherwise, people are like, why would I attend this summit? I don't know this guy. Do I even know if he knows what he's talking about? This builds that right here. Yes. Go ahead, Jandre.
So can we put WhatsApp, what's this, review testimonials and email testimonials as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I would use, if you have Google reviews, Facebook reviews, a text message from a client that you could take a screenshot of, a WhatsApp message, you know, where they're praising you for the knowledge that you instilled on them or in the way that you helped them, definitely use it here. Okay. And again, you're building psychology in why they can't afford to miss this event, right? So maybe you're not saying this outright like this, but this is where you're building that piece of it, why they need to attend, how their life is going to be so much different after consuming this virtual summit, right? And I love the way that Peng Joon sets this out. Here's why our virtual summit's different to other virtual summits you've attended in the past. And then what it's going to cost you if you don't attend. This is such a powerful thing to point out psychologically. Opportunity cost is often ignored. So we want to put it right in their face and say, this is what it's going to cost you if you don't attend this summit. It's going to cost you, you know, everything you're going to learn. It's going to cost you the speed you're going to be able to move after you attend this summit. It's going to cost you the money you could have earned with the knowledge that you're going to gain from this summit, right? Those are opportunity costs that are associated with not attending the summit. So these are really important pieces. Now I saw something come through the chat. Let me check. Where do you use video testimonials? You can use them here, June. You can use them here in this piece, right? You can use the video testimonials. You can create, instead of having an image here, you would change this to a video element. And you can put little video elements here. When you use video elements, what I like to do to get people to actually play the video on the page is I will put a little snippet of the video. So what I will do is I will add like a sub headline and I'll put it above the video and it'll be like a small piece of what they said inside the video that will entice them to play the video. So like if somebody said about Jandre, he changed my business forever. And then you could put ... and you could put like the quotes in front of it. And what this is going to do is the person's going to read this and they're going to go, oh, well, how did he do that? So then I'm going to click on the video to watch it, right? So you want to use those little sort of quotes to get them to actually watch the video. Because if they don't watch the testimonial video, you're not going to build that trust, right? So you want them to be able to watch the video. Now, you're not going to want to put a video on there that's 3 minutes long. We're talking short little videos, under a minute. You don't want anything up there that's like, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes. Nobody's watching that. Nobody's watching that. It has to be under a minute for sure. So just keep that in mind as well. And maybe you need to just edit your video too. Like if you have a longer testimonial video, just edit it so that it's just the good pieces, like the really concise sentences that the person says. Okay? And yes, I saw another message. Can we use the same psychology for the core offer? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This is all marketing psychology here that we're talking about, right? This would definitely apply to a core offer. And it also applies, but what we're just putting it in the event summit container here. Okay. So we've sort of gone over why you need all of these pieces. So make sure you spend the time to fill out the template in the way that it's been presented to you. There is a purpose for why it's structured in the way that it is structured. Okay, we have about 8 minutes left. I'm going to open up the floor to questions now. I know we had a question come in from Gina. She had a membership question. Okay. Any way to add a buyer into a membership portal automatically or manually without getting them to register for it? Yes, Gina. So I'm going to just go out of here and I'll show you how you can add someone to a membership. So inside of your contacts, here, let's say I wanted to add this person to my membership. I would click on their contact name and I would scroll down on this left-hand side down to course offers right here. And then a pop-up or a drop-down will come up and you can put them in whichever one it is that you want them to be a part of inside of the membership. Now, if it's not a course, if it's not created in the course piece, if it's a community group, you can add them to a community group here and add them to a group there. Does that answer your question, Gina?
Sorry, can I just check with you, right? Okay, let me just share my screen, okay? Then
Oh.
sorry, can I
Yeah, I'll just there you go.
okay. Yeah. So here's my current courses that I have at this present moment. So when I click it in, right, so I have all this that's inside. So do you mean that I can just go ahead to go into contacts? Okay, let's just say for example, um okay, I need to find someone that is not a real customer. Uh okay. So let's say for example I just click this person and then oh, did I click wrong?
No, you're right. You're in the right spot. Scroll
Okay,
down to the
then
bottom and you're
and
going
then
to see
here
course
courses
offer.
offer.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So once I do this, then what's gonna happen? Once I do this, the customer will receive the email, is it? Or
Yeah. Yeah. They received the email for the offer
which is this one?
and yeah, letting them know that they have access now. And if you click on
Uh
that email, you'll see what it is. Click on the gray bar. Yeah. And if you scroll up, you can see it shows them. This is just a generic system generated email. If you
how
don't
do I
like the way this
change?
looks, you can change
Yeah.
it. Go into your memberships area on the black left-hand side. Yep. And we're going to go to client portal, go to settings, go to email
Okay.
settings, and then go to courses. And here you're going to see all the messages that get sent out. So when somebody signs up, they're going to get this default message. Now you can click on the eyeball to see what it is, and it'll show you what it looks like. But maybe you want to change it. You want to create your own email template, what it looks like, and then put the magic link in it for the membership. So close this. So then you would go to your marketing tab to the left of my arrow. You would build the email template that you want to create. You would give it a name, and then you would go back to the membership area to the client portal and pull in that template.
I'm sorry, Dad. I think I lost you. So where do I do
Sure.
now?
Yeah, go to templates.
Oh, templates.
Yeah, and then you would build out the new email template that you wanted to create, give it a name, then you would go back to the client portal and you would choose that email template name in the drop down.
Okay.
Okay.
I actually got it. So, is there a way that I can do this automatically? So, like for example, once they purchase my offer, then they will automatically have this access without me going in.
Yes, absolutely. Let's go to your purchase automation. Let's go to your automations.
Okay.
And do you have your purchase automation built yet? For when they
I
buy
don't think no.
Okay,
No. So
that's okay.
yeah.
Let's build an example one. So we're going to click on create workflow
Okay.
from scratch. Yep. So on the top of the trigger is going to be here. It's going to be order form submission. So just type in order form, and then that we're going to grab that. And then you're going to tell the system what funnel is the order form in.
Okay.
Then you're going to tell the system again, add another one, the page that it's on. So it's going to be on your order form. Yeah, so you have to choose the page that your order form lives on. Do you know which one it is?
Okay,
It's gonna,
so yeah, so the thing is when I sell during my webinars, right, I don't send them to a landing page. I just straight away send them the Stripe link to make payment. So this would only work if there is a landing page, right?
yes, if there's a landing page. What you can do is, do you have the product set up in your sales process account?
Yep, I do.
Okay, so we're going to change this then. We're going to cancel this.
Okay.
Then you're going to choose here the trigger again, and you're going to put order, just the word order. And we're going to put order submitted. Click on this filter here. And we're going to choose product, global product. And then choose which product it is. Then you're going to choose here the add filter. Click down. Actually, scroll to the top again. They changed these on me. I'm going to look. You can just use product price, I guess. There you go. And then they don't have an actual, can you click on the filter again? Because it looks like they changed this a little bit. Order sources added. Okay, so just click on the can beside there. Then click save. So this means that anytime somebody purchases that product, it doesn't matter where it's purchased in the system, then this is going to fire off this workflow. So then,
sorry.
of course,
It doesn't matter where. Sorry, I had to cut you off. So
yeah.
it doesn't matter where they purchase it. So they can actually purchase it directly through Stripe. Not really,
No.
right?
So you have to you can create a payment link inside of sales process. That's totally fine.
Create
You
a
can,
payment link inside sales process, which means that I don't need a landing page.
yeah, then you don't need a link page. You just have your sales process link. I can show you that in a minute, but I want to show you inside the workflow here. If you click on the plus button there, yeah. Click the
I'm
plus. Perfect.
yeah,
Then you're going
yeah.
to click in the search area here, course. Just type the word course and
This.
grant offer. Yep. And then you're going to tell the system which course you want them to get access to. And then save. Okay. Now you're going to build out your purchase workflow with more actions than that, right? You're going to want to tag them. You're going to want to probably send them an email, right? All
Yeah,
of that. But
yeah.
this is how you grant them access through an automation.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you want to give this a title just so you don't lose it in the, there you go.
What do you call it? Uh,
And then when you're ready, you want to publish the workflow when it's ready to go, and then just click save. Okay. And then let's just go back out of here to your workflows. I'll show you. Go to the left of my arrow by payments. Go to payment links. And you can create a new payment link. You're going to choose the product. There it is. Now you can decide how much information do you want to collect from the customer. And you're
okay.
going to want to give this payment link a name. And then there's more things that you can set up here, but otherwise you're just going to save this. And then when you go back out of your payment links, this is what you copy to send to the person. And then they can just purchase.
Oh.
Okay?
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is so much easier. Okay, okay. Perfect, perfect. All right, Ken. Thank you so much. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome. Okay, guys, it was so great to see you here today. I hope that this series is going to be so helpful for you and that we can spend some time getting you guys all set up again, okay? All right, awesome. You guys have a great rest of your week, and I'm back here on Thursday, and we will continue on with our series for the event summit. Have a
Is
great
there
rest of your week,
homework for
guys.
today?
Oh, thanks, Deandre. What am I going to do if you don't show up? How am I not going to have any homework for you guys? That's what's going to happen. Okay, I always forget about the homework. That's right. Okay, let me get the homework for you guys.
Question.
The homework for you guys today is, just one sec. Let me share my screen.
Sorry, can I check where do I access the recording for today's session?
Yeah, you can go into the office hours in Sales Process University.
Okay, great,
In
great.
here?
Ken,
Yeah.
I'll go there. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so the homework for today is I would love to see you guys get your confirmation page set up. The more I think about it and the more I teach about it, I feel like this is one of the most important pages in this funnel, is this confirmation page. And so I want to see what are your micro commitments that you've asked your person to make on the confirmation page. What are they? So just take a screenshot of your confirmation page once you've built it. Because the more I think about it, I feel like this is one of the most important pages in this funnel. This is going to solidify in your buyer's brain that they are coming to this thing and they're excited. Okay? So let's see a picture of that confirmation page inside of the Facebook group. You can hashtag sales process wins and then post that in our Facebook group. And that is your entry into the homework draw that we have. So there is 3 prizes. The first prize is a one-on-one session with Peng Jun, where he will sit and look at your offer, your funnel, all of your automations and everything, and he will give you his opinion on it. He will give you his strategy that he would use if he was selling this. Okay? Very, very valuable. Second prize is time with Marcus, who is the ads genius inside a sales process. He will sit and take a look at your ads, how they're set up. He will give you strategy recommendations, split testing recommendations, how you can squeeze every single dollar out of your ad spend. Okay? And third prize is a virtual ticket to any of Peng Joon's events that are coming up. So you know that Peng Joon is the event king. He will always have events coming up. So third prize is a virtual ticket to that event. So make sure you're doing your homework in the Facebook group. Get that hashtag sales process wins in there. And then you can post that homework in the group, and you're entered. Every time you post homework in the group, that's an entry into that month's draw. So, all right, guys, we are a little bit over time this morning or this evening, wherever you are. But I look forward to seeing all of you again on Thursday. Have a great rest of your week.
You too.
Thank you, Tamara.
Thank you. Good to see you, Jeandre.
Pleasure. See you on Thursday.
See you Thursday.
Thank you, Tamara. Bye bye.
Thank you.